Allison's working on her green thumb this morning.
She's at Honeymoon Acres in New Holstein. Good morning, Allison.
Hey, good morning. Honeymoon Acres is right off Highway 57, kind of by Chilton, if you know where that is. So this cool place, they said, Joe told me you grow what, like 2 million plants?
Yes, we grow about 2 million, yep, by the time the season's done.
Wow. So right now we're working on tomatoes, which maybe 6,000 to 8,000 tomato plants.
Yes, and roughly 25 to 30 different varieties, from the heirloom varieties to your standard Better Boy, Big Boy.
Okay. So when people buy them, they'll be up this cage, right?
Yes, we'll have some tomatoes that will be as high as the cage by the time it's done with the blooming. Sometimes they have tomatoes on them, so that way they have them by the 4th of July. So you don't have to wait, because our winters are so long and our spring gets to be drawn out. This way they can get something home and get tomatoes right away. And then we'll have the other tomatoes that they can put out in the garden and enjoy them that way. So it really makes a whole season of the tomatoes instead of just waiting till August or so when they're really ready in the garden.
So don't expect to come buy your tomatoes right now? Is that what we're saying?
No, wait. Everybody's getting a little impatient with the nice weather, and you gotta wait, because we will get cold weather. It always seems to happen, and then people are very frustrated with gardening then if they do that. There are certain things we can plant this time of year, and we'll show you that later.
Yeah, right now, Marcy, you do maybe the more exotic kinds of tomatoes.
Yes, yeah, like this one happens to be Husky Cherry Gold, you know, and we're not going to sell a lot of them. So these we start by seed in a flat, just like this, where they turn out. We'll throw the seed in a flat, put it on our heat bench, and grow them out to like this. And then Marcy come along, and or the crew will, and we'll take them, separate them out, transplant them like this. And that's for the small varieties. And we get little varieties and things like that. And then we get into bigger numbers, you know, where people buy more of something, more of plants to beautify their yard with or such. And we invested in a machine that we buy these plugs in, the ones from right over here. We get these in from floral plant growers up in Denmark. They started plants like this for us and a lot of other people. And we bring them in, and what we do is put them in our machine here, and the machine will pick them up, take them out of the cells. It takes all the fun work out of it, I know, but it also makes it a little bit more efficient to raise the plants and have more plants for people at a reasonable price.
Isn't that cool, guys?
I've never seen that. That would take me hours to do.
Exactly. So, I mean, how many more are you able to do now, since you don't have people just doing that by hand? Well,
we don't have as many of employees this way, so it helps keep down the labor costs, of course. And then we could do quite a few in a day, a couple thousand flats or more, you know, depending on what the product is and where we have to move them to and stuff. So we could do quite a bit of stuff, and we can really get this thing rolling too.
Oh, let's see. Let's turn it up. Hopefully it doesn't start creating smoke or anything. Jeez. Well, thanks so much, Joe. So, guys, we just want to give you a little behind-the-scenes look here while we're all getting excited for planting season, and we'll check in with you next hour. I'm mesmerized.
That is so cool. I'm always so careful and gentle with the plants, and here the machine just goes in and plops them in. Thanks, Allison.